1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 11:05.
My amigos! Oh yeah! My amigos, yeah! Alright, so I was, let's have a little recap. I was 3 over! 3 over! After the first 9, I had a couple of blunders, 3 bogeys, I had no birdies in the front. That's okay. This is an easy course. It's really short. Let's take advantage. And I had probably about 240 right here to the pin. This ball's a little bit above my feet, and it's buried a little bit in this grass. So I was just trying to hit a low punch shot with my 3-wood, and I did. Ball's above my feet, so it's gonna hook a little bit, and it left me in this open spot. But I have a pretty good vantage point to the green. I only had like 52 maybe right here with my 60-degree wedge, and I kind of got a jumper because it was in that heavy grass. Actually, I hit it on the fringe, and it bounced forward, left me in this spot. This is just an easy touch right here, and I choked. A little bit scrambled right here, my brain was, and it left me maybe about 10 feet for par. Downhill, slow greens, I mentioned this. Probably the slowest greens I think we've played in a really, really long time. And that was a bogey. So now I'm 4 over. 4 over. A little bit irritated at this point. This is hole number 2. 376 yards from here. I used my 5-wood. Just punched it down there, hit a good shot, and it rolled a little bit further than I wanted. I was only like 10 feet away from the yellow stakes there. Put it on the green. I had 137 in, and I just need a 2-putt right here, 2-putt par. Not trying to get too fancy because this green rolls from right to left.
I like how the bird's been quiet. Yeah. Got a bird up there going.
And this is for maybe a 5-footer for par. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, kids. All right. Let's keep going. 206 because we were playing, the pin was all the way in the back. I'm looking at the scorecard right now online. I ended up pulling it because there's water to the right, and I was afraid of it. And I pulled it with my 5-iron, and then had to chip up. That was a pretty sloppy chip, and then this is a downhill right to lefter for par. And that's not good. Wow. Just look how many putts I'm leaving short. And those are downhill putts. With the touch that I'm putting on them, it really should roll out. But I'm telling you, these greens were like, it was like putting on syrup. Can you get a good picture of that? Okay, here we go. This was 405 yards. 405 yards, hole number 13. I hit a blistering drive in the middle. And then that left me maybe like 112 in with my 52-degree wedge. Putted upwards, left it short again. Again! Just leaving putts short, short, short. And this is for par. Maybe about 2 feet, and got that. Fairly easy. But, yeah, it's a little bit irritating watching this round again, how many putts I left short. And I didn't make an adjustment until the second round, late in the second round. All right, Here we go. 353 yards, hole 14.
Oh, man.
Hit a big drive right in the middle, and then that left me maybe with like 60 yards left right there. I just had a punch, 60-degree wedge, just punched it up there, left it below the hole. In a really good pouncing position right here. Maybe 7 feet. And guess what? Guess what, Squirrely? Squirrely's right behind me. I left it short. That's right. Another putt left short. My goodness. My goodness gracious. This was playing 158 yards. I used my 8-iron. I had maybe 15, maybe 12 feet right here for birdie.
Come on. Come on.
Disco. Finally. My goodness. So that brings me back to 4 over, guys. 4 over. 4 over. I get 4 strokes. But 4 over is not going to cut it. You really have to shoot like 70 or 68 to make any money. All right, this is a par 4. It was playing pretty short. It was 360 yards. And I had maybe 120 right there. I used my 52-degree wedge, and I put it on. And then I just 2-putted for an easy par. Left it short again. And that's a par. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, 522 yards. This is a par 5. It's a dogleg left. I don't know why I didn't attack more aggressively towards the line that I was supposed to, but I bailed a little bit, left it out to the right, and then I just laid up right there with my 6-iron. Just try to put it in the middle to give me maybe like 60 yards in. 60-degree wedge, pretty good shot. Left it below the pin. So I was playing very well, managing very well, but just not converting the birdies. And then that left me maybe about a 12-footer for birdie, and that one I did go long because I bopped it. I started stabbing the ball because I started getting frustrated. That's for par. Pretty nice. Okay, that's a good job of just converting that par, considering I had crushed it. And I was a little bit scrambled in the head. This was 356 yards.
All right.
A low burning shot, and then that left me like 78 in right here. With my 60-degree wedge. And I went after it, but I came up woefully short. Just really, really short. And then I had this really long, maybe 30, 40-foot putt right here. And stop, 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 stop! Woo! If it would have hit that pin, I would have been in big trouble, big trouble. I didn't set the pin down. Somebody else did, and I didn't anticipate it to turn that way. And then another short putt. Yuck! So I was 5 over, my amigos. 5 over on this day. I get 4 strokes. That adds up to a 73 on the day. This is a 3-day tournament, so, you know, you got to shoot lowest for 3 days. And on this day, there was day money, which was big day money, as a matter of fact. I think there was $1,200. The guy who won, I think, shot 64. It's a short course, guys. It's a short course. I should have been 2 under, 3 under, easily, because it's so short. It's a little toddler course. But I just didn't convert. I made, you know, some dumb mistakes. I only got 1 birdie on the day, which is, you know, really bad considering I had a wedge in my hands in on my second shot every single time. And that's just not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it. So I spent a few hours trying to iron out my issues right here on the putting green. Also, I stayed at an Airbnb, so I don't like to bother the families whenever I stay at an Airbnb. And I figured I had a couple of hours of daylight. Why not just practice and get used to these greens? Unfortunately, I didn't make a lot of adjustments while I practiced, but that's the way it goes, guys. So that's it for the first day. That's it. I shot 73, one above my handicap. I should be way under. Oh, I did score $115 on this birdie putt. It was a par 3. Par 3s are always tough to birdie. Especially this one because the pin was in the back. So I did get $115. I paid $1,100 to play in the tournament. That takes me back to $1,000. All I have to do is make $1,000 in 2 days. We can do that. That's not that difficult. I'll see you soon.